people are not willing to believe how fast people turn, and that people are that way. Like they would not, I was sitting with my friend, with a friend from Bangalore, and he said like, yeah, I have my Muslim friends. And I was like, you know what, like, I know I have India is huge, right? I know. I was like, do you know what and that's guys before, so that's the things with Bangladesh started. And I told him, okay, so your Muslim neighbors in Bangalore, do you not, like, as far as I'm concerned, I see them as sleeping cells. If there is an external force that comes and tells them that if they see themselves as Muslims, they have to cooperate with the Ummah, would they cooperate with the Ummah or not? So this is the definition. Like, you think that those your neighbors that you have are good neighbors, that they would never hurt anyone. But the thing is, like, what happens if there is some external force and suddenly, like, the question of that, are they part of the Ummah or not, will pop up? Like, how would they behave? Would they stop calling themselves Muslims? Or would they join the Muslim force? And I was like, go ask them that before you are so sure that your neighbors are not going to turn on you. Because those things happen. Like, there is a story, like stories like, during World War II, where a Jewish woman said how her friend, her neighbor, Ukrainian woman that was her neighbor, that she was friends with, that she had a casual talk with the same morning. At night, when they decided to go against the Jews, she went and threw her baby daughter out of the window. Her neighbor friend that she had a casual talk with that same morning threw her baby out of the window. This is what we have to understand about humanity, how fast it happens, and that it can always happen. And this is what happens when you have people who believe in certain ideologies. Once they believe in it, somebody says, hey, I believe in that and that. Like, for example, believing in certain ideologies like Islam. Then you don't know what they're gonna do when the Ummah calls. You don't know that, because this is their ideology. If they say this is what they believe in, that's a potentially, like, you can have a good morning conversation with them, and then the same night they're gonna throw out your baby out of the window. And just ask people in Bangladesh now what is happening to them. Just ask the families that were hosting, that ended up being eliminated by the people that worked for them for 10, 20 years, that they thought were their family members, that they hosted every holiday, that they let into their house and ended up being the ones that were doing all the job. Just the thing is that, and then the other thing is that the other thing is that people are in denial is not only that how people switch, how they behave when they're ideologically possessed, right? If you believe in a certain ideology, you need to understand, like, how dangerous that is, because because this is an opportunistic thing, right? Like, you will not be dangerous until you have the opportunity to do so without getting punished for it.